Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of The Longest Journey. Where we last left off was we basically had a conversation with, I think, shoot, I can't remember names. But basically this guy, Abnaxos. Yes, we should probably try to finish up this conversation with him. We did have like a few more things that I have left to ask of him, which I'll try to remember which one it was.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll try to remember what it was that I needed to... Are you planning to ever go back to your people? I guess that's one of them, I think.
Are you planning on ever going back to your people?
When we pass through the veil to the other side and time yet again opens up, I will return to my people. I look forward to that day.
Okay.
I miss my people, and it is hard to speak with your kind. It makes me tired.
I know what you mean. I'm a stranger here too.
You will bring us through the veil, April Ryan, and then we can both leave this place and go home.
Where is your home, Abnaxos?
Across the border mountains and north, to where the forests are evergreen, and where in winter the land turns white.
Because of snow.
Thanks, Abnaxos.
You are always welcome, April Ryan.
Okay, so that was the last of the question of that. About my quest?
About my quest.
Anything I can do to help, April Ryan.
Yeah, so there's one more thing, I believe. Actually, two more things, it looks like. Okay. No, actually... Yeah, I think I've already asked this, and this one's a looping conversation. One of these two are a looping... Because I already asked whatever it was all the way to the point where it's pretty much done. So I think that it might be this one.
What else do you know about this god who fell from the sky?
Only what I have told you. Someone with greater knowledge of the ocean and the creatures that live beneath its surface may be able to tell you more.
Okay, no, this is the looping one. Okay, so that's not the one we need to ask. This one?
So you don't know where I can find the disc?
No. Ask Vestrum Tobias.
Okay, so we got two people we need to ask about.
That's about it for now.
I am glad I could be of assistance, April Ryan.
Alright, cool. Yeah, we're done with...
I'll talk to you later, Abnaxos.
Abnaxos now.
Blessings of the balance on your journey, April Ryan.
Alright, let's examine his room, and then if we... Can we even go upstairs to his... No, I can't. I don't think so. Okay, there we go. I was like...
It's a nicely crafted bench.
I was like looking to see if I could just sit on it, maybe. It just sits and looks around. That's it. It just sits and it just looks around. Okay. I don't think there's anything more that I can really do anything in here with.
Ruminations on the Chaos Principle by Roar Augustanja.
Oh, okay, that's the name.
The Death of a Venar by Gale. A Brief History of the Northlands by Minstrom Lenier. By the look of it, it's not all that brief at all.
Because of how thick the book is, maybe? I guess. Alright. Alright, cool. We're done with talking to Abnaxos.
It's a peculiar house.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything more from Abnaxos we'll be expecting from him. Alright, let's head out back to the city. So we read the book from the Enclave. The books, I mean. There's like literally two books it's 2 episodes 2 episodes ago we read the books. Previous episode we did the Abnaxos talk. Just kind of finishing it out now on this episode. So, I don't know what else am I missing now at this point. So do I look for... I know I have a package delivery, or a map delivery to still do. Which I have no clue where that lady is, whoever I'm looking for. Tobias told me to go to the Enclave, but I feel like I should go back to Tobias after considering that I finally got more information that I needed. But that's kind of questionable right now. And we do know that Cortez has been captured by the vanguards from Stark. So we're going to be expecting something bad to happen soon, but we're just not knowing when that's going to happen. Yeah, I just wanted to quicken her walking because it takes forever.
Are you busy?
Oh, what? Oh, I see. His animation wasn't...
I'm never too busy for you, April. What may I assist you with today?
His animation was, like, in the weirdest places. Where can I find the scriptures of the balance? I think I asked this already, but I'll ask it
Where
again.
can I find the scriptures of the balance?
Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yeren.
Okay, so that's whatever, okay.
Thank you.
Good day to you.
Alright, then I don't really have much I can talk to Tobias about, really. Yeah, now the hard part is, like, figuring out what's my next step. Considering that there's so many locations now on the map, it's, like, it's hard to say for sure which location is the correct location to go to trigger whatever it is. Maybe we may need to talk to the, Westbrook, I think the guy's name was? The guy on the far edge of the city. This guy? Westhouse. Let's see if we can talk to Westhouse and see if he knows something that I don't.
Hello? I have some more questions for you.
Shoot.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. So there is an option from him now.
Did you ever hear a story about a god who fell from the sky?
Stories aren't my thing, April. You should visit a library. I'm sure you'll find some stories in the books. I know the Sentinel have a library somewhere near the city. I've also heard rumor of a people with wings who do nothing but observe and record history through stories. But I don't know if that's all it is. A rumor. Still, if you're looking for stories, it may be wise to check it out and see if you can find them.
Okay. Oh, so he actually does give us a sort of information on top of that. Alright. What did you say about flying people?
What did you say about the flying people?
They're supposed to be great storytellers, and they've been observing this world for a very long time. But it could only be a rumor.
So it's kind of like an angel kind of character, I guess?
I don't have any more questions for you.
Very well.
Or maybe like a Drakeen.
Thanks, Mr. Westhouse.
Drakeen.
Always a pleasure, April.
It's like a Drakeen, like, sort of like sibling, or not sibling, but like offspring or something like that. Shoot. I don't know anybody with wings, honestly. That's the hard part. I do think about, like, when I heard Westhouse saying somebody who's a good storyteller, I'm assuming the old man at the pier that we met, like, very early on is probably one of them, but I might be wrong. And the old man probably has some tales to tell, too, as well, so that also might be a case of where we need to go to. Even the lady we're looking for is not here either, so... Alright, let's go to the pier. It's gonna be... Yeah, let's talk to Captain Newbury.
Hello.
Bye-bye. Oh, I thought April was just gonna ignore this guy.
Do you know anything about a god that fell from the sky into the sea?
Of course. You find fallen gods most everywhere these days. They're an air and a hand.
Really?
No, of course not. There are no fallen gods in the sea. It wouldn't make much sense, would it? If the sea was full of gods just lying about the seabed.
I
So you've
mean...
never heard of such a thing happening?
Now you got it.
Bye.
Okay, so he has nothing to say about it. Although it is true that somebody at the sea probably might have a better idea, I guess, in my opinion, but... The old sailor is the only one I feel like knows something.
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
Yeah, he might have some sort of information we need. Because he knows tales, more tales than other people we've spoke to so far. Should I ask about the maritime stories? It sounds like he doesn't have anything much, really, still.
I'd love to hear some more maritime stories.
I doubt it's going to be helpful.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
Oh, okay. This one.
Have you heard a story about a god who fell from the sky into the sea?
Aye, that I be having.
Oh.
Although that be a story of man-eating mermen who ravaged the sea of songs, swallowing sailors whole and spitting their bones out to dry. Are you sure you be up for hearing such a cruel tale?
Never mind, that's not it.
I've heard worse.
Ye be a tough little lady, be you not? All right. Well, like I be telling yous, the sea of song surrounding the island kingdom of Gien be a treacherous sea where countless vessels have disappeared without a trace.
No.
Now, this be near 30 long winters ago, mind, during me second term as captain of the trader Lucky Lady. We've been crossing the sea of songs for 2 seasons, and we'd yet to be seeing any sign of the dreaded bloodthirsty mermen who lurk in the waters off the Gien coast. That night we be laying still with our sails down, awaiting the wind to pick up and carry us north to Mercuria, when we be hearing a frightful scream a-coming from the port side of the Lady Luck. I be the first to rush over on account of me having me arm down the apple barrel. We just been to Eras to pick up 100 barrels of sweet Gien apples. And as luck would have it, I be there just in time to witness Sally Barney's horrible fate.
Death.
He be in the water, screaming and waving his arms, and the water around him be red as a midwife's arms after a grueling birth.
Okay.
I get the picture.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Then I be seeing, I glimpse a large, shiny, sleek body be pulling Sally down and swallow him whole. It be the mermen come to claim the body of the sailor who dared across their sea.
Doesn't sound like a merman.
Are you sure it wasn't a shark?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Big fish with sharp teeth and dead black eyes and a large triangular fin on top?
You mean a black-eyed snapjaw?
Oh, come on.
I guess it could have been. But it be no snapjaw. It be the dreaded merman of the sea of
Okay, it
songs.
just sounds like bullcrap, honestly, sadly.
Where does the sea god fit into all of this?
Yeah.
Aye, I be coming to that. You see, the bloodthirsty mermen be not only happy with cannibalizing sailors, but they be sacrificing their own to their dark old sea god.
Actually, unless the mermen are human, they wouldn't really be cannibals if they ate humans.
Yeah.
Blood sacrifices to their dreaded god who lives on the bottom of the sea. Aye, that be the truth of the mermen, fierce and bloodthirsty cannibals of the Sea of Songs.
Thanks. Good story.
Not really. It just
Aye.
sounded... It didn't help at all to what I needed, but okay.
I'm all storied out for now. Thanks.
Aye, ye tell me when you want more, right?
It's... nah. I mean, honestly,
See you
there
later.
wasn't...
If I not be dead, aye.
Honestly, there wasn't a lot to it that made it easy for me to, like, see myself to, like, get any information. Like, it really didn't have any information that was necessarily good for us. But at least we got some kind of story tale, I guess. Alright, sorry about that, I'm not speaking. I'm trying to look at what I'm looking for. It's really tough to know, like, exactly what to do from here. I mean, there's not a lot left to kind of visit again, as I said. Maybe if we can find... Let me go over here. That's the docks. Instrument merchant. Is there anything over here that I need to look at?
He's selling musical instruments.
Okay. Okay, sound effects. Yeah, I'll go back to the city, I guess. I really don't know where to go. I just feel like this is the weird part now. Should we just go back to the Enclave, or should we just go back to the Journeyman Inn? I'm thinking the Enclave for now. Because, my kind of, like, thinking is that maybe this guy the minstrel in this one might have more information. Might have some more information about certain stuff now, considering that I probably spoke with Abnaxos.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Sorry about that.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Alright. Is there information... Again... Maybe more? Is this some more rather than again?
I'd like to read some more Arcadian folktales.
Did I mention how much I like folktales? Just a minute.
Okay, well, I'm hoping this one is the one falling in sea one, because I think that's one that's being chased after due to the fact that she's been given that option that's been opened up from Abnaxos about the thing. But if not, then it's like, whatever, I guess. We'll just get whatever information we can here and then leave as we can. Because I have no clue where to go to anyways.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Understood. Understood. Sadra the Faithful Wife. Oh, this one is the... Yeah, we already read all this tale stuff, I think. I don't think we need to read this again. I already read this in, like, one of the episodes. I'm not going to go through it again, honestly.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that again. I'm going to explore the first option to see if that one opens up anything as well. And then if it's just the same stuff we've read, then I'm just going to say that it's a dead end right now that I need to look up information for, just to make sure what I'm doing is right or not. Alright.
Goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Okay.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Sorry, I'm just like waiting for the thing because it takes its time when it's reading the dialogue.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Okay, I think this might open up that thing we need. Merman is an option now? Oh, okay. Are there books about a flying people to observe and tell stories? Yes.
Are there any books about flying people who observe and tell stories?
Winged storytellers, hmm? Let me see what I can find. Hold on.
Okay, so we do have 2 new books to go through at this point. Alright. I thought it was, like, no more. After, like, after doing the whole thing there. But, like, thankfully, Westhouse and the Merman dude, the storyteller dude, was, like, giving us some sort of books to read through to kind of understand things. So I'll probably take a quick glimpse on these 2 stories at least.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Yeah, we'll go through these 2 stories immediately just to kind of get the idea of what the hell I'm looking for. Or what they're going through about it.
The island of Elias, near the Bristol Atoll. Maybe I should try to go there.
Oh, okay, so that really does open the book. Open up the a new place. A Latian, a crafty winged person who has recently dwindled in numbers and whose ability to fly long distances has been steadily diminishing over the past few centuries. The Alatian are known for their abilities to remember and tell stories from before the dawn of mankind and up to modern events. The largest tribe of Alatian, with whom traders have occasional contact, resides on the otherwise uninhabited island of Elias in the Bristol Atoll. Okay.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Yeah, it was a short read, which is nice. I'm glad that it's a short, like, tale or short information than rather than like the multiple pages of things to go through again. But I am fascinated with the fact that they chose to make I'm fascinated in the fact that they made the pages a lot shorter, like the lot of...
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Because it's interesting that they give expose in a way that's like kind of small, but it's not too much. Like, it's not volumes of reading.
Could I see some more
But
books?
who knows?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
But then again, it brings me back to like games like Skyrim, and like maybe even like other games that I haven't played on the channel before, like Vampires the Masquerade. I've been reading that, and maybe Deus Ex, like the first one. Like the old school games, a lot of them have like old school games, not Skyrim, but like old school games have like very brief but enough information dense stuff so that they don't make the reader kind of like make the player like kind of bored out, I guess. But in a sense, like Skyrim and like Fallout or like some other stuff that are like much more thicker in reading, like there's a bit more paragraphs and stuff like that. Maybe even Dishonored, I guess. Like there's some volumes of reading, it feels like, and I'm wondering if it's because of the fact that there's more writers being serious about writing about those story world building stuff, or is it because people were like they recognize like there's between three things. Like one, writers have gotten much more interested in writing more long form storyline stuff or story stuff in text form for some of these games as like world building stuff, or is it because like during this time like designers and writers weren't like the writers weren't as big, but designers were like in a way that they wanted to be quick, understandable, and it just doesn't force the player to kind of go through the expose as aggressively as like some hardcore readers would. And then like the third thing might have been the fact that maybe tech didn't allow them to go far beyond that. Like technology was probably like, I don't know, like some data sets of information was only up to a certain set amount of like text on the that could be displayed on the screen, and that could be potential for this game for sure. Like it's recognizable that text has a finite amount that they can put on the screen for those pages, but I don't know, maybe it's probably that as one reason, but the other reason probably is because designers weren't heavy about writing about a bunch of things, and they wanted to do the show and not tell kind of thing, I feel like. I don't know. It's interesting to think about now that I look at the books.
I'm looking for some information,
more
but
clearly.
I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Alright, mermen.
I've heard rumors about mermen who live beneath the Sea of Songs, and I'd like to find out more about them.
Mermen in the Sea of Songs. Let me see what I can find, yes?
I forget. I want to try to ask the innkeeper, the lady who keeps up with the inn. I want to see what she thinks of the tales, and then if she has an option as well, like a third person to provide information on some kind of tale, that might be useful, I think, as well. I just haven't gone to her yet because I should have done that before jumping into the Enclave again.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Yeah, I should have gone to the innkeeper for a little bit before I went here, but who knows? Maybe she doesn't have any information. Who knows? Miriam, also mermen, merpeople, Murians. So many names. Miriam, Mayram. They're magical people. Interesting. Interesting. So they're saying that. So the sailors are saying that they are ugly beings, and they are really grotesque, like they're very ugly and stuff. But in actuality, they're actually peaceful people. Like they're not violent; they're just very peaceful people and ugly and scary kind of thing. That's kind of sad and rude that the sailors are making up rumors and lies just as stories. Okay, so they still believe in the gods that are below.
Done? Let me take that back for you.
So those mermens are like, or the mer people seem very adamant about their god being like in the deep depths of the ocean, which is fair. Like, I'm pretty sure if you lived in a world where you don't see above you as much and you only see below, it makes sense that they would worship something that's below because that's the only plausible thought they have. Maybe they're not gonna worship human beings, obviously. Because they know that those people are being assholes to them, which is the sailors. But otherwise, it's like, if that wasn't the case, I think they would have, like... I don't know if there's... Okay, let me go here. Yeah, we just can't speak with those people. I want to talk to the innkeeper to see if she has any other sort of information we may need to look up to get closer to knowing
Excuse me?
the fallen god thing.
Oh, it is you.
All right. Yeah, we'll talk to her, and then if she doesn't have anything. Oh yeah, let me ask if she knows when they're back.
Do you know when Chunlayak is expected back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, she will not find one that needs a navigator anytime soon.
Because I think I need this person specifically to get out onto the other places I need to. So like kind of like the trigger point to let me go off to other places outside of this town of sorts.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, child.
All right, let's get out of them. There's really nothing else here to do. I didn't realize there was a person up there. All right. Sheesh. Maybe the marketplace? Let's try out the stalls for a little bit, and then if there's nothing there, then I'll look it up in the meantime of transitioning into the next episode, of course. I really want to transition to the next episode now. There's nothing going on here. I'm not going to bother asking anybody here since there's nothing changing there. Yeah, I'll just take a stop here for now, and I'll look for information. So, let's see what it is. Diary, yes. Some information on the diary. Pause and read. I don't think I'm going to read all of it. I think there's like 3 pages that got added, maybe. Abnaxos, about the Draken. He didn't really know much about them, except for a story. Westhood just told me something I should remember. It's definitely worth checking out. What is it with the old sailors and long, pointless stories? I mean, it's point of the story, I bet, like world building wise. I went to the library, yes. Yes, me, imagine that. To look forward to the information. Alatian. Now, who do I know with a oh, I see. I had to go to the, I have to go to the pier again to talk to the sailor dude so he can see if he can sail us out, I guess. Alright, cool. Thank you guys for watching anyways. I now know what we need to do now, which is to go literally out to the pier and like talk to the captain dude to see if he can sail us out to Albion, I think. Otherwise, there's really not much beyond this part of the sort of like scenery in the city itself, because it's just, or town itself. But like, it's just, there's not a lot to do, but I'm hoping that we'll probably move the needle and get into the next chapter or something like that. But we'll see about that soon. I am a little bit, or a lot more over than the timing I needed to be. But otherwise, we did get some stuff done at least, rather than not. Yeah. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. So Roz out.